We're here in Windham, New York, round 6 of the Mountain Bike World Cup, talking with Burry Stander from Team Specialized, who has just won his second career World Cup. Burry, there was a lot of attrition out there. There was riders like one of your teammates, Yaroslav, dropped out. Manny Fumic dropped out while close to the lead. So Hermida. I mean, did you expect a race like that was going to be so hard and have so many riders have problems?
Yeah, I think definitely that's what I expected. You know, we've come here twice in the past, and I've always had good form and been around the front, but I've been the victim in the past to flat tires and crashes and that sort of thing on this track. And you could also see in practice yesterday a lot of the top riders going down with crashes or making mistakes and sort of breaking wheels and flatting. So, and you know, today the heat also added to it. It was the hottest day all week, and I could definitely feel after the first lap the heat was going to be a major factor. And I went to the front midway through lap 2. Manny made a mistake, I think, and flatted the front wheel. And then I just decided to ride my own speed. You know, I knew it was going to be 6 hard laps, and I knew it was basically going to come down to who still had legs on the last 2 laps. And yeah, it was nice to ride at the front, ride my own pace. I could choose my lines on the downhills. I could just ride within myself. And with about a lap and a half to go, Fontana went to the front and put in the effort, and we gapped Sergio. And then I could see Fontana was struggling, and I sort of counted. And yeah, from then on I had a small gap. And yeah, again, just tried not to get too excited. You know, it's easy to lose focus when you're at the front and excited. And yeah, just kept it all together today. Everything worked fine. My bike, you know, was perfect. The Specialized stump jumper is great on this course. It's a big climbing track, and obviously the 29er wheels on this course roll so good because there's so much momentum and it's so rough out there that the stable wheel platform definitely helps on this sort of track.
Now, last few World Cups, you've had some problems with your starts. Various problems, had to sort of climb your way back through. Were you thinking about that before the start here, or were you sort of determined it wasn't going to happen again?
Yeah, the thing is, you know, I knew I had good shape. You know, last weekend I was sort of expecting not to go too well. I put in a big block of training for the Olympics in the last break we had, so I knew I was going to be a little bit flat for that race. And on the first lap I just died. It wasn't really a bad luck thing. It was just I had no legs at the start. And then obviously, you know, in France I just got taken out in the start. There was nothing I could do. I just got ran into from behind and went off track, and those things happen. You know, it's mountain biking. We're elbow to elbow at the start, and everyone wants to get to the front, and you just got to always, you know, keep focused and stay positive. And today was a testament to that. I didn't lose focus of what I wanted to do, and kept believing in myself, and today it all worked out perfectly.
Now, this should move you up into second in the overall standings in the World Cup, with your teammate Yaroslav not finishing. One more race. A lot of the riders who are going to the Olympics are doing it as sort of a final tune-up. Are you planning on doing it, and are you going to be looking at it as tune-up, or are you going to be trying to say maybe I can actually win the World Cup?
Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one. I haven't had time to think about that up until now. But yeah, I think there's only a few points in it, so it's basically whoever, you know, finishes ahead of each other in that last World Cup in Val d'Isère, I think it is. It's also going to be a totally different race to the Olympics. You know, it's an altitude race, long climbs, from what I hear. So yeah, I think I'll go home and think out a strategy, but definitely I'd like to be up there for the World Cup. It's something I've never done, and it's also, you know, really prestigious. And I think, you know, whoever wins that race will definitely go to the Olympics with that added confidence in the back of their minds, and sometimes that's the decider, you know, is the confidence.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thanks a lot.